What's up?
This little guy just came running out of your car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you f***er. Yeah, you're homeless now, you little mouse pisser.
Hi ho, Keegan the Vlog here, welcome back to the channel, and it's BMW Wrench Time Day. Actually, this is all of the things that we need to fix on our Radwood fleet to get to Radwood on June 10th, 2023, Subaru Park, Philadelphia. Please come check it out. So in the last video, you saw that I have acquired yet another BMW E30 325 to replace the one that I got last summer. So we're going to go over all the things that we're going to do to this car before June 10th, and also Mitchell has procured the yard find e28, the 528e that Jerome got running, that was sitting in this yard abandoned for about 2 years since that we know of. We don't know how long it's been sitting here, but we got it in here. We're going to do some diagnosis today and figure out all the things that we need to get done on these cars before we go to Radwood Philly, June 10th, 2023. Let's get into it. Alright, here's the list that we know of so far for the E28. These are the things we absolutely have to get done before Radwood Philly, June 10th, 2023. That's less than a month away. Two major things. The transmission is done, so this is going to get a manual swap. There is a question, this is point number 2, there is a question about the head gasket, condition of the head gasket. I'm going to do some B-roll here of the amount of water that was coming out of the exhaust system. Does not appear to be coolant, appears to be actual just fresh water. And we're going to get into this and do some testing to see whether or not the head gasket is actually bad. We are going to do a timing belt, so it would be an ideal time when we're going to have all this torn down anyway to get into, if we have to replace the head gasket, to replace the head gasket at that time. However, we have learned the hard way. Do not fix things that are not broken. So if the head gasket is not bad, we will not touch it, because that's how problems. Under the hood here, all this front comes off. We're going to go in and do seals and timing belt on the front side of the engine. We'll replace the valve cover gasket. Mitch wants to clean all of this stuff up. Jerome was telling us this patina on here is actually left over from the transit across the Atlantic Ocean. They put some stuff on here to keep it from rusting. So it's actually going to be it's going to be in nice shape underneath of that once we get all that stuff cleaned up. He's already started rubbing the stuff off. So we'll get that cleaned up, and let's move to the inside.
Numero uno is obviously all of the bits and pieces that need to go along with the manual swap. We need to get rid of this automatic shifter. We need to change out the pedal boxes for a clutch pedal and a 3-pedal arrangement. And all of that stuff. Now, the second thing we need to do is recently found that there was a unwanted resident in this interior who has been, making themselves at home. They managed to scurry off across the shop floor a few minutes ago. We're hoping that they kind of get the message that maybe their time here is done. Either way, what we need to do is a really deep cleaning on this interior. So we're probably going to pull these seats out, take this carpet out, at least shampoo it and power wash it and bring it back in, hopefully freshen this whole interior up. Now, the other drivability issue that we need to take care of is we do not have a working instrument cluster. We have no tachometer, we have no speedometer, we have no coolant gauge. We've done some basic troubleshooting on the fuses, but we still haven't gotten there yet. Alright, so blue fluid goes in the airlock. Tester goes in the bung, and you can see we're getting gases coming through. Still blue.
So there's no little tabs in here that are threaded for the master cylinder. The bigger deal is this tab that sticks out here and accepts the return spring for the clutch pedal. It's fine without it. My car is without it, but it's just a better driving experience because this will hold the clutch pedal stiff, whereas if you don't have this, you've got about an inch, half an inch of just free play in the clutch pedal. Yeah, I mean, there's only just a few inches difference on the length.
Yeah.
So, and again, the rear section is exactly the same, just like the E30. The front section is what's different on the manual. This one's the manual. This one is the automatic. The manual needs a guibo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can almost.
Yeah, I bet that comes off my hand now. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Yep.
How do you take apart the starter on an 80s BMW?
You
Step
take
one,
remove the engine.
remove the engine.
Yeah.
And boom. Be careful with that. I got a core charge on the starter and the alternator. Yep, you're loose. Lefty loosey. Aha! And
it's just a little bit further, isn't it? There you go. Hang on. Spline's still engaged. Still engaged. I can see it.
tilt this in a little bit.
It's backward. It needs to go backwards. Maybe.
Is that off the spline
You
yet?
can, you can look at it straight through the bottom here. It's not quite. Here you go. No, down. Down. There we go. Hanging on. There we go.
You can't keep tilting it that far down, dude.
Yeah.
We got it tilted way out of whack now.
There we go.
Hold on. We're doing too much at once here.
There it is. It's out. It's out.
Okay. And now.
It wasn't such a chore now, was it? All right, that's it for week one. RADWOOD prep, week one. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
See you next time.
I think they'll make it.
I think we'll make it. He thinks we'll make it. It's a good vote of confidence.